Hercules Saves Christmas, also called Santa's Dog, was released in 2012. It's directed by Edward Hightower. It's written by John Pizzo, and we have a cast including, well, Hercules the dog and George Maguire as Santa. And I did like this version of Santa Claus. I'm quite particular when it comes to Santa Claus and what I look for. And generally, most films deliver something that I'm pretty satisfied with. And with this one, yeah, I quite like the character of Santa Claus. This is about a dog, a talking dog, who takes a boy to the North Pole, and they end up being involved in various festive-based activities. And honestly, the narrative is quite weak. It's all over the place. It needed a lot of work to be an interesting story. I think it very much relied heavily on the gimmick of the dog. And the dog's in it a reasonable amount, but not every scene. And also the North Pole, which is... Well, the characters' costumes there look good. I wasn't really getting North Pole vibes from a lot of it, but the characters were certainly quite interesting. The ones we meet at the North Pole, Santa Claus, the elves, they were all definitely pretty well done. So, as an adult viewer, I didn't think it was a good film particularly, but I think for younger viewers who would be very much taken by the concept of a talking dog and the presence of Santa, basically a young viewer who's not necessarily that concerned about the most intricate narrative, it may actually not be a bad Christmas film to watch. It definitely feels festive enough for it to be a pretty decent Christmas film for young children, but if you're looking for a good story, it's not going to be this film. The characters are absolutely fine. The acting, absolutely fine as well. There are some rough special effects here and there, but nothing that was too jarring or anything. But it is a little cheesy at times as well. If you're looking for an exceptionally enjoyable experience, Hercules Saves Christmas is probably not going to be the film for you. But if you're looking for something that's an easy watch with an adorable dog, some pretty decent characters and good acting, with a nice enough representation of Santa and the North Pole, then maybe it's worth checking out. Maybe something you can put on in the background while they're doing other things. I know people like to watch films when they're gift wrapping or baking cookies or something, any other kind of festive Christmas activity. Definitely think it's one that will appeal to young children more than older viewers. I didn't love it, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It doesn't feel too amateur. It just feels like it needed a little bit of work to make it a more interesting story and a slightly better executed film. Hercules Saves Christmas is an okay film. The story needs work, but everything else is not too bad. Probably better for younger viewers, but if you're wanting something that's easy to watch and pretty festive, then maybe it's worth putting on.